Welcome back to the deep dive. Today, we're taking a bit of a shortcut to get you really well informed on something quite impactful. How genuine gratitude, well, how it isn't just a nice feeling, but actually a powerful business strategy. We've got a stack of interesting sources here, all focusing on one company. Hartzell's Heat and Air. They seem to be making some real waves down in central Oklahoma.
That's right. And our mission really is to unpack how this local business, Hartzell's, uses its very heartfelt gratitude statement and some specific actions, how they use that to build these, deep community ties and foster real loyalty. We're going to dig into the principles behind it, see why it works so well.
Okay, let's start at the beginning then. Who exactly is Hartzell's Heat and Air? The sources tell us they're a family-owned HVAC contractor, that's heating and cooling, based in Kingfisher, Oklahoma. Trusted since 1990, so they've been around a while. Over 45 years of experience mentioned. Something that jumped out at me was this phrase, OSU engineered expertise. Sounds quite knowledgeable, right? Like a serious approach.
It does. And, what's really interesting is how they frame their own identity. It's not just about fixing furnaces. They see themselves as neighbors helping neighbors. And that commitment, it seems genuine. It stretches across 6 counties in central Oklahoma. So they're really embedded in the communities they serve. Very local, very personal feel.
Right, a personal feel. And that translates into concrete actions, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Hartzell's puts that gratitude into practice. They offer special discounts to specific groups in the community, veterans and active military personnel,
Yep.
first
Sure.
responders, so EMTs, police,
Yeah.
firefighters,
Mm-hmm.
teachers, and also seniors. It's quite a broad list.
It is. And the why behind supporting each group is, well, it's quite thoughtfully laid out in the sources. For veterans, it seems to be about honoring their sacrifice, maybe easing that transition back to civilian life a bit, acknowledging that challenge. For first responders, it's recognition for their courage, right? The long hours, the risks they take, a morale boost.
Definitely, it shows the community values them.
Exactly. And teachers, they invest so much in our kids, often using their own money. So a discount provides some, practical financial relief.
Good point. Lets them focus on teaching.
And for seniors, many are on fixed incomes. This helps ensure they can stay safe and comfortable, especially with Oklahoma's extreme weather, hot summers, cold winters. They frame all of this as just a small token of appreciation. Very humble.
Which leads us right to their actual gratitude statement. I thought this was powerful. They say gratitude is more than just a word. It's an action. Simple, but effective. And they mention being proud as a small family business to offer these discounts as a, quote, gesture of respect and appreciation. It's kind of a statement that feels authentic. Something other businesses could potentially look at for inspiration, maybe.
Absolutely. And this is where it gets strategic, not just, nice. Their thank you discount save 10%. How does this actually work as a business move?
Well, there are a few psychological principles at play here. First, the reciprocity principle.
Ah, right. Like if someone does something nice for you. Exactly. You feel this sort of urge to give something back. An unexpected discount can trigger that. It builds goodwill. Second, it's a really smart customer retention tool. Keeping existing customers happy is often much more profitable long term than constantly chasing new ones. This makes people feel valued, encourages them to come back.
Makes sense. Loyalty pays off.
It does. Third, it's what you might call effective emotional marketing. It connects with people on a level of shared values, like gratitude and community support. It enhances how you feel about the brand.
So it's not just about the price.
Not at all. And finally, it feels personalized. It's not some random sale. It's a specific thank you aimed at certain groups or, well, just a general thank you for being a customer. That feels earned, more special than a generic coupon anyone can get.
And they make it easy too, right? The practical side. Sources say no minimum service needed. Simple to redeem. Good for any residential customer. They've clearly thought it through.
They really have. So what this deep dive really hammers home is that weaving genuine appreciation into your business, it isn't just, feel-good stuff or good PR, though it is that too. It's actually a very savvy business strategy. It builds trust, deepens those community connections. It creates this positive feedback loop.
Absolutely. When a company doesn't just say gratitude is an action, but actually lives it, that resonates. You can feel it. So thinking about all this, what really stands out to you from Hartzell's approach? And maybe more importantly, how might you, listening right now, apply these ideas, these principles of genuine appreciation and tangible support, whether it's in your own business, your team, or just, in your everyday interactions, something to think about.